Hey guys, this is Anthony here, Super Duty Service. We have got one new head. Ford Reman head. Not too impressed. That, you can feel that. I mean, it can definitely clean up and be fine, but it's got some kind of epoxy or something on it. All four are coming out of the water jackets. You know, it's got a little nick in it right there. I mean, I'm overly picky. Kind of see it, can't really feel it. Might just be some kind of epoxy too, but it does look like, I mean, looks like new valves. Everything looks, I mean, it looks good. No cracks or nothing, but, Julie, we got 3.74 is the thickness of the heads. So, I'm going to go ahead and zero it out. Okay. Zero it out. We'll open it up. And I've already done this, so I know what it's going to be. Look at it. Zoom in on it. Basically 3.7, 3.726, 3.728. I was actually seeing 3.73 right there. There's 3.73. Let me get it in there on it. .73, 3.728. Go down here and check it here. We're going to have to put it on this to do that. There's 3.725. So 3.74 is Ford spec. These heads, straight out of the Ford box, 6 Charlie 3 Zebra, 6049, 3.725. 3.74 is the spec. So as far as this number right here, it is 14 thousandths under. So there have been 14 thousandths cut off this head. So that will tell you right there, if Ford says it's okay to cut heads, then we need to say it's okay to cut heads. They set the valves. The valves are all consistent. They're about 19 to 22 is what all the valves are recessed, and they're pretty matched. So that tells us right there, if Ford says we can go 3.729, then the 3.74 means nothing. Now I got more. Not really trying to make a big bash session, but we got right here, okay? Reman engine. Ford came through. Here is our short block. The short block to replace the one that the injector took out the engine. Now, let me pull it off. Pardon the walking around here. Kind of doing a bunch of walking. Okay. I already put my lifting bracket on because we had to load it from the machine shop. Everything looks good. Short block does come with lifters. This one has the block heater in it. Freeze plugs. It's got the little temperature. You know, the thermal. Make sure it don't overheat. 241 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you get 241, in theory, those are supposed to. But here's the kicker. I don't know if you can see that. That looks like horse crap. Does not look good at all. See if I can focus in on it. I mean, they're all circular, so I mean, who knows if that's some kind of new freaking technology they're doing, how they put those, how they I mean, when we machine, it looks 100 times better than that. Let's see if you can see it here. This is straight out of the pallet. Hasn't been touched. Straight from Ford, short block. So this is what, when you buy a Ford long block, this is what your surfaces look like. The heads look good. The decking on the heads look good. I don't know why the block has got to look so much different. Another thing. Now, whether or not you can focus in on that and see that. I mean, honestly, seriously, I don't see any hashes at all. I don't see any. I mean, it just looks like a clean wall. No hashes. But another thing too, you can tell one of these have been old. The guides, the lifter guides, the plastic guides, because this one is a lot blacker than this one. This one is more gray, which, you know, it's all nitpicky stuff, but that's what we do. You know, we're nitpicky. We don't have any sealant coming out of the bed plate, so my assumption is they did not put any sealant along the length of the bed plate. You know, they put a hair here. Looks like they haven't changed anything. So, from what, if this was my engine going in my truck, I'd be yanking the bed plate and resealing it. You know, that's what I'd be doing. I mean, the cam looks brand new. At least they did put a brand new cam in it, knowing for sure they didn't put a new crank in it. No way they put a new crank. Well, maybe they did. I don't know. I'll get it on the engine stand and check it out and look it over real good. But I just thought I would show that. The no hash marks on the cylinder wall, and then how this all looks. Because, I mean, I know I used to push build it yourself or buy Ford. Well, those days are gone. Now it's not even an option to buy Ford. I mean, it'd be fine, I guess, but you definitely get a lot more attention to detail when it's a one-off build. You know, build the engine when you know the customer, because this one, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to call him tomorrow and see. You know, I mean, it is what it is, though. We got to go with it, but it's not. I would rather put one that we built in it, but they're not going to pay for that. They paid for this and they sent it to me. So there we go, guys. Standard bore, though. What is that? We got a little freaking bug crawling on it. All right, guys, that's all we got. I'm gonna upload this. Have a good day.